Need a reliable set of wheels that won't break the bank? I mean, yeah, who doesn't? These are the most reliable used cars you can snag for under 5K. So whether you're a first-time buyer, a student, or just looking for a trusty ride that's good on gas, listen up. My name is Brad. This is Idealist. Buckle up. Let's go. You guys, I parked this beast next to a Lambo and someone asked, which one's faster? And I said, mine. This is a 700 horsepower GTR, Bayside Blue, full bolt-ons, carbon, everything. And the best part? Well, you can win it. All you gotta do is go to winthisIdealcar.com, buy some Ideal gear or grab digital entries, and you're in the running for not only this car, but $10,000 cash. Do it now before the Lambo driver asks for a rematch. Click the link in the pinned first comment down below and get entered for a limited time. In a world where new car prices have skyrocketed, most of us are turning to the used car market. But here's the thing. Finding a car that's both affordable and reliable can be like searching for a needle in a haystack. Well, fear not, because we've done the legwork for you. And according to our friends at RepairPal, these are the cars that will cost you the least amount of money in maintenance year over year that you can find for cheap. Oh, and we've linked to all these in the description below, so go check them out and see if you can find your next ideal car. Starting with, I don't know, the best-selling car of all time. While it's not the most thrilling machine ever made, with up to 35 miles per gallon on the highway and a roomy rear seat compared to its competitors in its class, it's a really sensible choice. The trusty Corolla gets full marks for reliability, and the added bonus of how basically anything with the Toyota badge holds its value like no other makes the Corolla kind of the obvious choice. Look, there's a reason you see 20-year-old Corollas cruising around every single day. You need a car that just works? This is it. This one's Scotty Kilmer approved for under 5K, and we're just getting started.
Unfortunately though, as reliable as that Corolla is, it's seriously lacking when it comes to any sort of driver engagement. If you like the feeling of actually driving, look no further than this, the absolute star of the small car segment. Available as a sedan or coupe, it's got a playful vibe, big tuning potential, if you're into that sort of thing, and it still rocks it at the gas pump. And if you can stretch just a bit, the Civic Si variant offers nearly 200 horsepower of dead reliable fun. Take one for a spin, especially one with a manual, and you'll forgive its strange shifter placement the first time you dive into a corner. $3,500 gets you into one of the best cars ever made.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a Civic, but for very similar money, you can pick up its older brother and have a lot more car for the money. The Accord not only edges out its arch nemesis, the Toyota Camry, in the power department, but in my opinion, it does a better job blending style and comfort too. According to JD Power, both the 6th and 7th generation of the Accord are some of the most reliable cars ever built. Honestly, they swing way above their weight. You can choose a Civic or an Accord for $3,500. And guys, real quick, head over to our Ideal shop and check out some of our new merch. Show the love for some of your favorite cars, like this LFA, or this Viper, or this F1 shirt. Guys, click the link in the description below and start living the Ideal lifestyle.
Two can play at the full-size Japanese car game. Let me direct you to the underappreciated gem that is the Toyota Avalon. Think of it as a budget Lexus with a spacious interior and a V6 engine that surprisingly sips gas. While, yeah, they were primarily originally purchased by a much older demographic that wanted Lexus luxury and build quality but needed it on a tighter budget, that means a good number of these were well maintained and have relatively low mileage. The interior is way more upscale than any other car so far on this list, and while I couldn't really call it a full-fledged luxury car, trust me when I say that aside from the badge, it's really not far off. It offers a driving experience that definitely will not set your hair on fire. But you could rack up hundreds of miles every single day and come out on the other side feeling refreshed. Get in one for just 5K.
Nice try, Trav, but when it comes to luxury on a budget, a reliable V6 engine and leather seats, do not look any further than the actual full-fledged Lexus. Because while the ES costs significantly more than the Avalon when new, thanks to our friend depreciation, they're basically the same price. If full-size luxury that won't break the bank and won't leave you dead is the goal, you've got to go with the Lexus ES. Because unlike other luxury cars, underneath it all, guys, this baby is a Toyota. Kind of the best of both worlds, if you ask me. Especially when you can roll in Lexus luxury for under $4K.
The obvious choice here would be to fight back with an Acura or maybe an Infiniti. But let's change things up a bit. Maybe you don't really care about luxury, and maybe you're not interested in a big-bodied sedan. If you can give up some fuel economy, or, well, kind of a lot of fuel economy, take a look at the Nissan Xterra. A used Xterra is some of the most fun for dollar you can have on four wheels. It's more than capable on-road, off-road, and even no-road. Don't actually jump it though without some serious modifications. Like a Jeep, out of the box the Nissan Xterra is extremely capable off pavement, but unlike a Jeep, it doesn't drive on-road like a piece of farm equipment. Plus, according to my personal experience and the collective experience of the internet, these things are stupid reliable. For under $4,500, this is a tough rig to beat.
All right, look. If you like the idea of the Xterra but just cannot give up the fuel economy, look no further than the Toyota RAV4. Yes, you'll give up some off-road capability, but if all you really need is the capability to get yourself through the mountain pass without breaking a sweat, well, the RAV4 will do it just fine. Think of it like a lifted Corolla wagon that has all-wheel drive. Also, shout out to its direct competitor, the Honda CR-V. Guys, you really can't go wrong with either of these. And seeing you can find both of them for around just $5,000, I'd say these little crossovers are big winners. And before we get to the next vehicle on this list, let's have Trav hit you with a little honorable mention.
First up, Hyundai Elantra, specifically the cars built from 2006 to 2009. It's a compact car ideal for city driving that's super simple to maintain and perfect for budget-conscious buyers. These cars had a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty from new, proving just how confident Hyundai is in their reliability. To put it simply, the Focus is an underrated compact car. It's simple, efficient, surprisingly spacious, and if you live in the US, these cars are as cheap as they come. While the Ford brand isn't as synonymous with reliability as many of its import competitors, don't sleep on the little Focus. Alright, no list of inexpensive, reliable cars would be complete without the Toyota Camry. It's basically the poster child of dependability. Find a 5th gen, or one built from 2002 to 2006, and while it's pretty boring, it's incredibly reliable.
Okay, come on. You knew we couldn't wrap this up without at least one sports car. And the car that always is the answer never disappoints. It's not the fastest car in the world, nor does it offer much in the way of practicality. But it is super dependable, great on gas, and above all, big fun. It's probably overall the most reliable sports car of all time, and it's the best-selling one of all time for sure, with an average maintenance cost of just $349 per year. You can find them all day for right around $5K. So there we have it, the most reliable cars you can still get for under $5K. What do you think of today's lists, and which cars did we miss, and which ones do you think is the most ideal? Let us know in the comments below. Also, check out this ideal vid up here, or whatever YouTube recommends you watch next down there. Like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. I'm Brad, this has been Ideal. Promise me one thing, keep living the ideal lifestyle.